2 weeks ago, I decided to go on a mission to educate farmers, particularly poultry farmers, on the correct brooding principles so that most of their chicks can survive past the 30 days of brooding. And last week I shared the 8 brooding principles. That is last week but one. And over the last week I've been sharing the 8 steps of how to prepare to receive your day-old chicks. And in this video, I'm going to give you a recap of the 8 steps of preparation. But if you want to see the detailed explanations of each of the steps, just check my previous videos. I've explained everything there carefully, or you can get them at secretlayers.co.ke. So, what are the things that you need to have ready before your chicks arrive on your farm? 1. You need to know the delivery date. This will help you in the preparation and to make sure you're not caught off guard. 2 is biosecurity. For this, you have to ensure that you disinfect your chicken house and your brooder so that your chicks come and enter in a safe and clean environment. 3 is the heat source. Brooding is all about temperature control, so you need to make sure that your heat source is ready and well prepared, whether you're going to use electricity, whether you're going to use solar, or you're going to use charcoal. 4 is the light source. Now, apart from heat, brooding is also about light, especially during the first few weeks. Your chicks will need 24 hours of light, which will go on reducing as the weeks get by, so you need to make sure that your light source is ready and well powered to help your chicks feed, because you want them to grow. 5 is the brooder setup. You need to make sure that it's ready and it follows the standards. These include, it should be round, you should have brooder paper there, and you should have litter at least 4 inches. Don't put your chicks directly on litter. If you can't get brooder paper, put something down there, whether it's cardboards or newspapers. Just don't let them lie on the litter directly, as this will lead to high incidences and transmission of diseases. The 6th thing you have to prepare is the equipment. Brooding is equipment heavy. You need the brooder paper, you need the cardboards for the plywood for creating and preparing the brooder, you need the litter, you need the heat source, the light source, you need the feeders and the drinkers. All these things you have to make sure that they are ready before your chicks arrive on your farm. 7, when your chicks get on your farm, they need to eat and they need to drink. So you need to make sure that you have the adequate feed and the right quality of both feed and water, because remember, for water, you know the principle, if you can't drink it, then don't give it to your chicks. So make sure the two are ready and waiting for your chicks to arrive. The 8th thing you need to prepare for is meds and vaccines. On day 1, you need to give your chicks glucose because they are stressed from the long journey from the hatchery. So the glucose is to give them the energy. Plus, if your chicks haven't been vaccinated for Marex at the hatchery for whatever reason, though most hatcheries usually vaccinate against this, make sure you have it ready on your farm. Consult with your vet and make sure you give it to them on day 1. Otherwise, you might wake up on day 2 and get that all of them are dead. Also, from day 7, the vaccination schedule now begins, a thorough and weekly schedule. So you need to make sure all these things are planned for and prepared. Don't miss any vaccination. You know what happens when you do that. And those are the 8 things that you need to prepare for as you wait for the delivery of your day-old chicks. All the best. If you don't know me, I'm Carlos, guide at Secret Layers, a poultry education platform that teaches you how to start and run a layer poultry farm profitably. And if you want to learn all this information, I prepared it in this free brooding guide that you can get it in the link in the comments.